sit on down and pour yourself a glass.
And tune into your favorite podcast,
where things will be misquoted
and opinions ain't sugar-coated.
'Cause DJ and Kelly are locked and probably loaded.
Hey guys, welcome to Locked and Probably Loaded with DJ and Kelly. I'm your host, DJ Qualls, and I'm here with my good friend and co-host, Kelly Blackheart. Hey Kelly.
Hello.
I'm hungover.
I said when I picked you up, you're like, I'm hungover. I was like, me too. And then you're like, well, I stayed up all night.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that makes sense. I did not drink enough last night to feel hungover this morning, but I did.
So Duff was bartending last night, and he pours like a motherfucker, and also we're his friends. But that I think I only ordered 2 drinks.
Yeah.
And then I did maybe a shot.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 shots.
You did one. Yeah.
Yeah. But then, and I was pretty drunk, but then I went home and I told you I paid my bills because I can only do that when I'm loaded. So I went through all my bills and paid them, and it takes longer because I'm loaded, but they're all paid. The credit cards are all paid and all that stuff. Paid my mortgage. And then I was like, you know what? I love Project Runway, but like I watch it when it comes out, but I would never watch reruns. But we were talking about this there before we started recording. There is on Amazon, there's like hundreds of channels which are single show channels. So I was like, you know what? I'll watch a couple of episodes of Project Runway. And then I remembered that I had 2 more Trulies, and then I also remembered that I was watching that something very bad or something bad is going to happen.
Something very bad is
going to
happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen or about to happen. And I got to tell you, I was 4 episodes in, I think, and it's interesting. It's so fucking dark you can't see it. That's a new thing where they color wash this.
I can't watch TV at all during the day anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I have my brightness up to like 100 and my house is north facing. So like I was watching it in my bedroom, which is pretty dark. And, but I couldn't fucking see anything. I felt like an old person.
I'm like, is this supposed to be a secret from everybody?
Yeah, exactly.
Or like, what are we doing here?
This is really mysterious because I don't know who's in this fucking scene.
For the longest time, I legitimately thought the screen was just black. And I was like, oh, nobody's supposed to be seeing anything. And then I was like, this black screen's lasting for like 45 minutes.
They're moving. Put your eye on it. It's moving around. So I really love, I love the actress. Her name is Camila Morrone.
Morone.
Was
Was she the one who was dating Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't think so. I thought he was dating a model named...
I don't think right now, but I feel like maybe
well,
they
she
dated.
couldn't be dating him right now because she's 28.
Well, yeah, yeah.
So she's too
I think
old.
about 3 years ago they broke up.
I love her. She was...
Let me see.
I don't know if I told you that I watched 2 seasons of that show, The Night Manager.
Night Agent?
No.
Night
is it
Manager?
The Night Manager? Yeah, it's about a guy that works at a hotel.
Oh, no.
But he's really an undercover cop.
No.
It's so good.
Okay.
It was on Amazon. Anyway, she's in the 2nd season, and she's a phenomenal actress and gorgeous, and she's really good in this. She's almost too emotionally available because I had to go through this as a young actor. Like I would tear up really easily because I would be so in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it doesn't call for that. It's like somebody just telling you a story.
Yes, well, if you're me and you cry at the drop of a hat, then it's
it doesn't look good on film. It makes you look emotionally unstable or that you can't control your emotions. Anyway, I love her. But it's a slow burn. And then all of a sudden in the 5th episode, they drop the reasons for what's fucking happening. And they're stupid. I was so annoyed. And then I had to watch a fucking other episode. So next thing I know, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I was so annoyed by it that also drunk. But I kept going back. Like, is this what I'm watching?
Is my comprehension bad?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not that fucked up. But, oh, fuck.
What? Oh, you pooled? Here.
Yeah. This still has a hole in it. Hold on, let me chug this. We can use all of this.
So what happened with that is I stopped at 7-Eleven on the way to pick up DJ, and I got 4 tall boys of drinks because we're recording 2 episodes and we're doing the live right after this. And they put it in a paper bag but I didn't know it was the flimsiest paper bag on earth. So I
Was it paper or plastic?
paper.
Well, good for them.
But that's the problem with the paper bags now. They're so thin that you absolutely have to double bag anything with any weight to it, but they don't. And so I pulled it out of the car and immediately they just fucking flopped onto the ground. Yeah. And his truly was pissing liquid.
Like it was geysering.
It had like a nice little stream going.
And I was like, open it. It's gonna explode. Anyway,
yeah.
I think I've mostly got it.
That's all right. It'll happen again.
But yes, Camila Morrone, if that's how you pronounce her name, she and Leo dated for 4 years.
Right.
Wow, that was a gulp.
Because I'm trying to get this down because there's a whole fucking hole in the can.
But it was perfect timing for that news. Gulp.
Is there a hole in the can? Let me tape it up.
No, well, I'm past the hole now.
You've been past the hole for a while.
I mean, the good news is that his thermos was empty, so he could pour most of it
Yeah.
in there as it was pissing
Who's
out.
smart?
You're very smart.
I am.
Yeah.
I predicted. 'Cause I was gonna put a fucking Mountain Dew in there, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drink some hot ass Mountain Dew to preserve my ice for what I really want, which is booze.
Exactly.
Anyway,
You need a cup, Kelly?
No, I'm okay.
long story short, I'm watching this show, and it's the reason for what's happening is so stupid, and the setup is good, the acting is good. It's just too dark. It's not overly gory, but there's a bit of gore in it. But it was just so stupid, and
And it's meant to be a horror.
it's meant to be
show,
horror
right?
suspense. It's sort of in the line of what who's the guy that does all the Haunting of Hill House?
Oh,
It sounds Irish,
oh fuck. What
like
is-
Molly O'Shannon or somebody.
Oh no, what is his name?
Patio Furniture.
Yeah, it is patio furniture. That's good. I've never heard that. I like that. It's Mike Flanagan.
I spelled every single one of those words.
You got who right and the good job. Hill
Wait, what are you
Horse.
doing?
Hill Howers. Who
wanna see this.
directed the haunting of Hill Howers?
I like it better like that.
Yeah, I do too.
But also, I'm not a huge fan of those shows. The only show that I like that he did was the last one, which is
No, you loved the Haunting of Hill House.
no. I like the Fall of the House of Usher, but I did not like Haunting of Hill House was average.
No, I have texts from you.
Uh-uh.
You didn't like it at first, and then you said you rewatched it, and you were like, I loved it.
No, I didn't.
Because that's why I was so surprised. Because
No,
you were like, oh, I thought you didn't like
I didn't
this.
like that one or the other one. I stopped watching the other one after the second episode.
I thought the Haunting. I didn't like the second one.
The third one, I couldn't understand why
Midnight
people
Mass?
liked it. The thing is, I really love Carla Gugino. She's in all of his stuff. She plays the devil in the Fallout of House of Usher. No, but I thought it was average.
Oh, I loved it.
But the Fall of House of Usher is fucking awesome, and highly
Did
recommend.
you watch Midnight Mass? It's more religion based, so you might not watch it.
I don't like
but-
religion.
Yeah,
It's why I can't
but-
watch The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I mean,
Mormons don't interest me.
they don't really go to church though.
I mean, it's just like I just feel like when I think about Mormonism, I think everybody's vagina smells like a hospital.
Well, that's interesting because one of the main drama in the first season is that somebody told Mary that she smelled like hospital.
Really?
Yeah, because she had just
I'm vindicated.
She had just been visiting somebody in the hospital or whatever. I can't. Oh no, Mary told that to Jen Shaw, who is the one who ended up bamboozling a bunch of elderly people and is now in prison. But she went to go visit somebody in the hospital, and Mary was like, "You smell like hospital," and Jen freaked out, like, "Why would you say that to me?" She's like, "It's not an insult. You just smell like." You came from the hospital.
No, but you're so clean that you are sterile.
Yeah.
And also,
So you should watch it because
if
you
you
basically
can't
wrote
drink
it.
a Coke without going to hell,
They all drink booze.
I know they do.
Yeah, they're bad Mormons.
They have caffeine bars.
But here's the
It is
thing.
crazy.
But you have forgotten this because you are so deep into the show. But the initial seasons they talk about fucking being a Mormon so much because it's a new show and they were expected to talk about it because
Yeah.
they live in the Mormon
I
world.
think they
have to get
probably
past that.
wanted to be seen as Mormons who could do the social stuff or whatever, and then probably got so much backlash from the Mormon community after the first season, and they're like, well, fuck it, if they're gonna disown us, then let's just go balls to the wall. Kind of the same thing happened with the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. They had the first season, it was like the sinners and the saints, and now all of them are kind of
and here's the thing, it's nothing against Mormons. I fucking hate watching like religion in general. I don't want to watch things about religion.
Yeah, I like to watch documentaries about cults, but
I shouldn't have to go to hell and learn about it.
It is like we are in a time right now where I'm really so hopeful that God is real and heaven and hell are a thing, because some people are gonna have to pay for some shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's not.
I know.
And people get away with things, and people just do bad things. Religion is a construct because you're going to die, and we have to make sense of all this. Also, a lot of people's lives aren't great, so instead of improving them, or sometimes they're not in situations where they could be improved, enslaved people. Yeah, you need a crutch to get through.
Yeah,
I mean, and so I understand it, but the idea of faith for no reason it's asking too much.
I agree. Yeah, and
there's not a person, there's not a thing. If you ask me to believe that this is a flare gun, and I'm like, okay, shoot it off, and you're like, well, you have to believe it is. I can't do that for you. I'll be like, what? No.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong
Were you
with you?
dropped on your head as a child?
But it's never what's wrong with you telling me this is a flare gun. It's what's wrong with you for not thinking it's a flare gun.
Yeah.
That is what fucking blows my mind. It flies in the face of logic.
Yeah. And just the irony that like we will talk shit about other religions. Like we have to go to Iraq because and they talk about like what their women go through or what their gay people go through, and I'm like,
we do all the same shit.
we do all the same shit here. It's just a different religion. Like you're acting like your religion is more peaceful than any other one. All religions are based in terrible violence.
All of this stuff happens.
God
in varying
smited
degrees
all of his children.
in every society in the whole. Yeah, God killed all the firstborn male sons or something.
Have you guys read the Bible? He killed everybody.
Yeah, in a flood.
Noah's Ark. That's not a good story. That's not a happy ending.
It's because they were wearing miniskirts.
I saw ankle and I saw red right after that. Ugh.
Moses should have beaten
giraffes were whores.
Moses should have beaten that gay guy to death in the parking lot with a fucking baseball bat, like God told him to.
Yeah, there's truly nothing inspiring in the Bible whatsoever, and people are like, he seems like a real good guy.
And for all of you who are religious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we're saying this, because here's the other thing. Whenever I talk about not believing in any of this stuff, because my logic tells me different, it's hubris to say you know everything.
Of course.
What if there is a fucking omnipotent being who made all this stuff? I don't think so. But I also don't think that omnipotent being is like up there fucking filing its nails like, I'm gonna get you when you come. As soon as you die.
The idea that he'd be okay with war and rape and slavery and all these things, but he'd be answering prayers about your fucking baseball team. Like, let's get serious.
But
for
also
a second.
your significance in the universe.
Yeah, it's so we're literally on a floating rock in a blip of time and nothing matters. Nihilism is king. No, but I think we've talked about it before. It's like if you need to subscribe to some ideology for purpose, or if you like telling stories to teach your kids morals and all that stuff, fine, but stop persecuting other people who don't believe that.
Don't make the fucking laws about it. Wait, what's happening on TV? Is that us?
That's me. I'm asking ChatGPT if the Bible is real.
Oh, that ChatGPT had a lot to say about that.
He's like, well, and another thing.
I asked it to search the whole internet and prove that the Bible is real, and it shut down. I had to restart it.
All right. Well, we're about to get bombed.
I know, exactly.
Thanks a lot, Isaac.
It was actually just putting words on the screen to make you think it was doing it while I was giving it our coordinates to the fucking Pentagon.
Well, yeah. You were getting tracked recently.
I don't want to make people feel stupid unless they use their stuff against other people.
Agreed. Yeah.
You have no, I say my opinion on this show. Mm-hmm. It's my show. Mm-hmm. but I don't run into a church being like, y'all are dumb.
We should though. That'd be a really funny video.
It's actually against the law.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are they so they get so many protections from taxes,
I know.
from people yelling.
No, here's the
things.
thing. I would like religion more if they pay taxes.
100%.
Because it's a tax shelter.
Yep.
It is a grift. How many mega churches do we need to find out the people weren't that great?
Yeah. And to find out that like when there's big natural disasters or whatever, it's like they'll close their doors to people who actually need help.
Yeah.
And it's just
Because
it's
us
the
and them.
hypocrisy and everything that I think really is what frustrates us.
Yeah,
like
that-
if I love people who act Christian, and most of the people I know who act Christian, like real Christian, like real Jesus type teachings, most of the people who act that way that I know are not religious in
We
any
act
way.
kind of Christian.
Yeah.
Like, we do. I mean,
We turn water into wine.
meaning we are kind of people
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
Cruise on boats.
Yeah.
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 We get places on boats,
Uh-huh.
Apostles.
and we'll be right back after these messages. Yeah, we're Christians.
Yeah.
Except we don't believe in that
We love
stuff.
whores. We love
I give money to charity.
immigrants. We like
I love a whore.
yeah. God, do I love a whore. Yeah. I look back at my past so affectionately. I'm like, girl, if you could see where I am now, you would be like, what the fuck happened to you? I just recently, like, so 3 years ago, I started journaling every day, and that was like my goal. I was supposed to be doing 3 pages a day, but it turns out when you don't do handwriting for a long period of time, it actually really hurts to handwrite things.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. My hands are not in handwriting shape. So I did 1 page a day, and I felt like that was easy enough to keep up with. And so I did it for like 6 weeks. And the last one I did was, it was like right after Smith was born. And so I reopened that journal recently, and I started journaling again. And I was just thinking about like, man, I wish I had journals through my 20s. I just wish I had been a consistent journaler throughout my life, because I'm reading some of these old things and I'm like, I forgot that happened. Like, it's nice to be able to look through it and process things or just see where I was at headspace wise. Like, there was a time where I was like, that was right before we were doing our first live IDCAT show, and I was like, I'm really nervous, I'm really excited. And then I was like, the show went great, and the next day I'm like, I think I have to leave the show. Like, and so it's just like I wouldn't have remembered that my thought process moved that quickly. So I'm excited to get back to it, but I'm sure that if I told 20-year-old Kelly, like, hey, you're gonna stop having sex forever, she'd be like, do you mean 2 weeks?
Yeah, but then if you told 26-year-old Kelly that you're going to stop working forever,
she'd be like, sounds right.
That might have countered it. I don't journal. I've never journaled. Like, I went through a period where I was like, you know what? I won't write like a page. I'll write like 3 sentences about what happened. And then like there were a lot of, I woke up today and watched television and I went to the post office. But then I would go to Paris or somewhere for work or like something
or if
amazing.
Somebody called you or texted you.
What?
Or if somebody just called or texted you.
Well, I would never in Paris because it's easy to prove I'm not there, but that's my default France. You want to come out tonight? I can't. I'm in France. But like I would do something really fucking dope, and then but I'm too busy doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to after the fact recap it because I've just lived it. And also probably I don't feel very good. So then I stopped doing that. And now what I do is my schedule is my journal. So at the beginning of every year, I write down all the appearances I have to make, any movies that I do, any trips that I'm taking. And I have them by date. So it's like a calendar. And so my calendar is like, it reminds me. It doesn't remind me of the minutia, but the best is always yet to come. I mean, I like being reminded. Do you remember when you did this or this happened? I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about that. That's a great memory. I don't need to remember it. Other people, we all remember bits and pieces, but there's always great stuff around the corner. Mm-hmm. That's better than the shit that I did before.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
More expensive than it was because we bombed Iran because our president's a pedophile. But other than that,
it's about to get so expensive.
Things are already expensive.
I know, but it's gonna get far worse in the coming months.
My retirement.
Save your money, guys.
Save your money.
Save your fucking money
Put
right
it on
now.
your mattress. I've always been a big proponent in things like retirement. And my retirement is down over 10% in the last 3 months. I mean, it's lost value, but the thing is, when we allow one person to dictate the world economy based on whims, it's the ravings of a crazy person. I'm going to bomb this. I'm going to do that. I don't care if, whatever. And he doesn't care. Like and here's the other thing. The people who are in charge around him that he's appointed are all complete fuck-ups. We left a fucking $540 million jet outside in the Middle East and it was bombed yesterday. And we only have like 4 of them. And it was one of the things that we were using for radars while we're over there to see if there were any incoming munitions, like missiles and shit. And this fucking ballroom has ballooned to $400 million.
Did you see that he just did a press conference being like the military's building a bunker underneath this? Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to be.
But he has to do that. I know, right? But we know that there's like
obviously we know that it's happening, but it's like we've talked about this so many times too. It's like I'm sure that throughout my entire life, politicians have been lying to us and they've been doing shady shit behind the scenes, but they at least had the decency to pretend to our faces that they were trying to do things. Right now, they're bragging in our faces that they're misappropriating these funds for their own gain.
They're looting the treasury. Donald Trump
what are you going to do? Arrest us?
He made $1.3 billion since he returned to the Oval Office.
Yeah, but he donates his salary, DJ.
Yeah, I know. $200,000. Hey, can you look up and tell me how much it would cost to fund the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, for 1 year?
Yeah, I was just looking at my salary, which is like $60,000, and I pay $20,000 a year in taxes, and it's so frustrating that I have to live off of $40,000 a year, and these billionaires don't pay taxes.
Yeah, $30 billion it would cost to give people kind of affordable health care. And
that's basically what we've already spent for this Iran war.
Yeah.
And Trump just hit $100 million in golf trips.
Yeah.
For
good.
This term.
And Elon's about to become a trillionaire. And we still have people that can't eat.
That's the thing. Can you look up and see how much it would cost to solve hunger in America?
It's $40 billion a year.
$40 billion. So $70 billion a year we could be fed and healthier.
Yeah. And like it's crazy because that sounded like a big number a few years ago, but now when we see how much money is being spent on all these other things, I'm like, oh my God, it's so much cheaper than I thought it was.
$70 billion
to make it so that people can live.
$70 billion is not a lot of money. How many billions are in a trillion?
A billion.
1,000 million. Wait, hold on.
A million billion.
I think it's more than that, isn't it?
Bajillion.
Sorry, I thought it was how many millions are in a billion. How many billions are in
a trillion?
I think it's 1,000.
Is it 1,000?
Let's start typing.
How many billions are in a trillion?
Billionaires are in California. 1,000.
1,000. We've run up like $3 trillion in debt like in the last 6 months. Like 4 months.
Yeah.
So the thing is I don't want to get all political because I don't want to waste this buzz that I'm generating here. But I will say this, when anybody ever tries to tell you on a governmental level that there's not money for things that we need, like healthcare and food, childcare, they're lying to you. There's always money for something. But it's what they make you look at your tax dollars like you're begging for a handout.
Yep.
When what you're really doing is asking that the money that you paid be put to where you want it to go.
This is why Mamdani is doing such an amazing job in New York. Like he's specifically looking through these programs that they're spending way too much money on to cut there. When they had that big snowstorm, instead of hiring corporations to go plow the snow, he made a call out to New York citizens and said, hey, we'll pay you $30 an hour to go out there.
He did that?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
And so not only are you putting money directly back into your own economy,
you're building
community. He also just, I think a couple days ago, they filled like 7,600 potholes or something like that in 14 hours.
And that was citizen work?
I don't know if it was citizen work, but they
I don't think I want my next door
I think
neighbor
it was
filling in a pothole.
NY. Whatever that organization is. But he's getting shit done, and we're so used to politicians being like, we'd love to, we just can't. It's a really good idea, but we can't. Our hands are tied.
We don't have enough money for that.
Yeah.
And I'll see y'all later. I'm going to get on this private jet and go over here and have some.
Oh my God, did you see that TMZ is now using their stalking prowess for good? I
No, what are
mean,
they
I don't love TMZ by
hate
any
them.
means, but they are doing one thing right. So they made a call out to everybody. Like, if you see Congress people traveling right now, send us pictures. We're reporting on it. So they've been posting videos with like Nancy Mace cutting all of the TSA lines and like like Lindsey Graham's at Disney World
None
for
of-
some fucking reason does not have kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's at Disney World by himself.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide
Like-
your husbands, because they raping everybody out here.
So they're posting pictures of lawmakers because the government's shut down and they're all, Ted Cruz, of course, is on a flight somewhere.
None of these motherfuckers who we've entrusted with our money, our freedom, all the things that we've elected you to do suffer any of the consequences for the shit that they pass in Congress.
Yeah.
They're immune. They are immune to any law except like murder.
Yeah.
But even then,
You
know.
Yeah, I think there have been talks about like airports being like, you shouldn't let Congress have their little special lines anymore. Like if they're in charge
They
of this
did away with
government
that service.
shutdown.
Delta did away with the
Yeah.
congressional
I was like, I
service.
knew one of the airlines did.
No, but if you should have to suffer like the rest of us.
Yeah.
This was completely solvable.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, because didn't Democrats put like it was somewhere between 7 to 12 different proposals to get TSA
And
paid,
Trump
and every
sent-
single one was shut down.
And it was bipartisan. And they were going to pass it, and then Trump did an 11th hour call to fucking his Igor, what's that little guy with too much makeup on, Mike Johnson.
Oh yeah.
He
I was like, who?
he told him kill it.
Yeah.
Fucking to make us suffer,
Mm-hmm.
so then we could be blamed for it. So the other side of the aisle could be blamed for it. Who the fuck does that? You represent all of us.
Yeah. And also, you control every single branch right now of government. So
And when
the
MAGA's-
idea that it's like, thank Democrats for the shutdown, you
It's like,
control everything.
You unilaterally pass legislation. We can't do anything about it. That's going to change, though. We just saw that the Florida House rep who reps the district where Mar-a-Lago is, that seat flipped.
Mm-hmm.
So Trump, who voted by mail in that election,
Right, yes.
um,
He said, I have to vote by mail. I'm the president.
Yeah.
And then cut to a picture of Obama voting in a booth.
yeah. They said, actually, what he said was worse than that. He said, they're like, it's really it's hypocritical. How can you do it? He's like, because I'm the president of the United States of America. So what he's saying is,
Because I can do whatever the fuck
I'll do whatever the
want.
fuck I want, but it's not good for you.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, he voted in that election, and guess what happened? It fucking flipped.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're saying voter fraud, and because they've been setting you up for this the whole time.
Yep.
This goes back a few decades, but Donald Trump was the first person to put it into action. It's Project 2025. It's to make us not to doubt the integrity of our elections, so then they cannot cede power. Because you can't kick people around for too long before they're like, I'm gonna have to vote you out.
I don't like being kicked anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Things are getting very, very expensive. And the thing is, I don't try to argue with maggots who are like, well, gas is cheap here. I'm like, well, you're lying. And regardless of what you say, because to save face or just to fucking stir the pot or be loyal to this fucking person who doesn't care about you, these people that don't care about you, you still live in the reality. You're still suffering the consequences.
sure.
And I'm tired of suffering consequences
I know.
for shit that I have no control over. And then they'll say this, well, and then the one gotcha they have is, well, he's still your president, but he's made it abundantly clear that he's not my president.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how he handled Texas when there was that big flood. He literally went on television like, anything you need and more. There's an unlimited amount of money for you. As well he should. It's fucking our government.
Yeah.
They should step in. And then said California, I don't think we should give you anything when we had those fucking fires.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's made it abundantly clear that if you didn't vote for him, he doesn't give a fuck about you. But also he's made it abundantly clear that if you did vote for him, he doesn't give a fuck about you. And he just came out recently saying he loves hanging out with losers because he doesn't like hearing successful people talk about themselves and it makes him feel better to hang out with losers. And I'm like, at what point do you guys hear this stuff and go, oh my God, he really fucking hates us?
Yeah.
like
that literally is like, if you are the ugly girl in a group of girls, and the girl keeps saying, "I just love hanging out with you because you're so damn ugly."
Yeah,
and it makes
because it makes me get all the attention. Yeah,
that's what he keeps saying to his supporters.
He says all the quiet parts
you
out loud.
You are stupid. I have more money than you. I am better than you. And you love me because I I'm mean to you. And I will never respect you or treat you like an equal because you're so fucking dumb. I'm saying that you are an idiot and you like...
It's very much an allegory for like traditional relationships where you hear so often like women will give a guy chance after he's cheated or abused her or something like that, and you hear these guys going, I would never end up marrying her, I can't respect her because she doesn't respect herself. Like I like it makes me want to treat her worse every time that she brings me back because she doesn't have any self-worth. And you're like,
and men and women do that.
I've heard men like actually express that. I'm sure women are more secretive about it, where it's like they get this internal ick, but I've heard these things where it's like
our friend who came over to my house the other night, that's what she told him.
Oh, she actually said that. Oh,
that's
right.
She was like, I can't respect you because she gets away with everything. And at some point, it's like, I need you to be like...
To stand up and be
because
like...
you don't respect yourself.
Yeah.
And his opinion is, we'll be right back after these messages.
That is a good opinion.
Anyway, his opinion is he grew up in chaos, and he was like, if I just love hard enough, then maybe I can show her that that I'm not going to be thrown away. You can't push me away. Your bad behavior, I see through it. I know why you're doing it because you grew up in chaos too. No, but it translated like this: you're a pussy. I don't like you. I don't want you to put your penis inside of me because...
Yeah. You can't love somebody harder. Somebody that's treating you badly, you can never love them harder to make them treat you better. That's not how that works. And if anything, the only way to snap them out of treating you badly is to flip out and be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who do you think you are?
Yeah, people need boundaries.
Yeah.
We are pack animals. You wouldn't let it, you put your dog in check, you put your child in check. You have to have boundaries with people. Otherwise, they will subconsciously run over you. It's human nature.
Yeah. And if you get so used to somebody being at your beck and call and dropping everything for you, it's like it becomes really convenient for you because you get everything you want at any time. And so why would you change that?
And the moment they move on, unless they're resolved in it, they'll let you have a little bit of not being around, and they'll be like, oh my God, I don't have a lap dog.
Yeah.
And then they'll wreck your new relationship.
I miss you.
Yeah.
I miss having a butler.
Yeah.
Like an emotional butler.
Anyway,
Fuck that.
speaking of Yuma, he doesn't listen to the show. He showed up in my fucking dream last night.
Not cool.
So as you
should
all
arrest
know,
him.
I lucid dream. I do sleep hypnosis every night. I did it last night. I came home and I got wired, and then suddenly it was 6 o'clock this morning, and I was like wide awake, and I was like, you have to go to sleep because you have to record today, and we have our live later. So it's a full day of work here at Locked and Probably Loaded, and so I was like, fuck, now I'll never get to. And so I decided to go to the bar and just hang out. And then all of a sudden, fucking Yuma walks into the bar that I created. I know everybody in there. I made them, and I made him leave. I was so affronted by it because like that has never happened in all the years since I was a child. Somebody shows up in an area where, because the thing about these places, you know, there's a bar, there's a manor house in 1780 in the north of England. I have all of these places. There's a French country house around the turn of the century.
The prison.
A prison. Yeah, I recently did a prison.
God, you're no better than these fucking.
I have a house in Alabama, like just because there's a big magnolia tree, and sometimes I feel homesick and I want to go hang out with that magnolia tree. And so, but no one has ever showed up there that I didn't put there, except for there's a guy in the bar. He's like one of 4 people in there. That one day I talked about this on the show. He's like, hey, my real name is Marshall, and I know you think that you created me, but I meet you here. Like, I'm also a traveler. And he's the only person who I have real conversations with about stuff. But then Yuma fucking shows up, and I was like, get the fuck out of my bar. Like, I love you, but you
gotta go.
This is invitation only.
Yeah.
And we had just talked about...
Come to find out, he's just been stalking you in your dreams.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's going in that door.
Yeah.
There's a password to get. You got to put a password on the door to the bar.
I'm going to put a fucking dome over it. No, but it's because we had talked about a couple nights before about goal setting and dreams. I was like, man, you got to have dreams. Dreams are like, they're great. They're good kinds of crutches. Like, you know, I want to do this in this amount of time. And sure, you may not meet a lot of them, but even the idea of hope and imagining, there's power in that. So I think that Dream Yuma took that literally. It was like, you got to have dreams. And so he came into mine. Like, get the fuck out of here. It really felt like I was sitting on the toilet and somebody walked in. That's how upset I was.
You haven't talked to him since this has happened, right?
No,
It would be interesting to find out that he was also an astral projector and he intentionally showed up there.
He's deeper than he appears.
Oh no, I know. We've had those deeper conversations. You think he looks like a big dumb oaf or something?
Yeah. He does. Of course he does.
Yeah, no, he
And the thing
definitely.
is, it's not just that he looks. It's not now how he looks. It's how he intentionally portrays himself to not be vulnerable.
Yeah, but he's definitely cracked that vulnerability a couple of times when I've been around. Obviously, more so with you, but we've gotten to the heart of things.
You're never too old to make new friends. People say that as you get older, that your friend circle shrinks, and because people get lives, but that doesn't limit you from making new friends.
Right.
And even if your dynamic changes with somebody that you're close with because they got a family or they have a job now or they moved away, it doesn't preclude you from going out into your community and making new friends. I'm not equivalating them. I'm not saying they're equal because there's a length of time that it takes to make a deep friendship, but you can, at the very least, you can find activity partners. You don't have to isolate.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And as much as I like, we joke like about not going outside, and we need people. Otherwise, life is fucking boring. People are annoying. Like I'm already dreading Universal on Wednesday because I expect it to be some kind of spring break.
Yeah, there's spring break going on right now.
So, but also, like going to a bar, for example, and it's cool if you're the only people in there for a while.
Yeah,
but you want faces like that drunk.
Yeah, but
that drunk guy that you shouldn't have talked to last
I was
night.
literally just gonna bring that up. I'm like, but every time okay, so here's what happened last night. We go to trivia, and there's a guy sitting where normally we would be sitting,
and he is fucking hammered.
But we don't know that yet.
I do.
Oh,
because I heard Duff say, "That's it." And it was like, I expect this to last like 3 minutes. He's been sitting there for like 30 minutes.
Gotcha. So I didn't hear that part. Yeah. He had headphones in and he was just drinking a beer. I didn't hear any of that. And so I was like, well, maybe we'll just ask him to move down one. So I got his attention and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. Would you mind moving down one? We have trivia and so we just need, and he's like, yeah, no problem. And he's like, that's what we do. He's like, I'm a Marine. That's what I do. And I was like, oh, Marines are hoorah, right? And it was just a very flippant comment. And then all of a sudden, I can see the eyes shift where he's like, human interaction, let's go. Yeah. And he's like, now rambling about some shit. And DJ's like, why the fuck do you always do that? Why do you always talk to people? And I'm like, I wasn't even trying to I wasn't trying to have a conversation with him.
Here's the thing, and it's not like
he never
it's
stopped.
Not like we're at the supermarket where we can leave. And Trivia's getting ready to start. How many times have we randomly spoken to people and they'll talk all through trivia?
I know.
It stresses me the fuck out, especially when they're drunk. It's like, hey man, we already can't hear. And last night we had a guy who I hate to make generalities about this kind of stuff, sounded like he had taken a bunch of dick to the throat. He had no fucking vocal strength.
He did not have the vocal strength necessary to run trivia.
I'm sure he's a lovely human.
He was so nice. I went up and introduced myself to him when I went to get the cards. But he had a really labored voice where it was like, that kind of And okay, guys, you need somebody who can project, especially because
vocal strength.
The sound system is not great in there. So
people were talking, and so I was just like, oh my god, Kelly, I like this guy. I thanked him for his service, and I mean that. I never say that hollow. I'm from a military family, and I understand the sacrifices, and also the fact that when you come back from any sort of combat situation, that you there are very little resources and there's very little follow-up.
Yeah. But that's all I was doing.
Feelings.
That's all I was doing though, is what you said, thank you for your service. I said hoorah, and then I was
no,
like,
you were like this. It's hoorah, right?
No, I was like, hoorah, that's Marines, right? Cause I said it and then I was like, oh, I just realized maybe that's the wrong branch. So I was just saying that's Marines, right?
And the next thing we know,
he goes off for
we're getting
4
recipes
minutes.
for pancake batter.
It was just, I was like, just put your headphones back in, babe. We don't need to do this. Speaking of trivia though, we've and also just in the stuff that we've done in the last week, we've been hanging out with Alex Calvert a lot more
Yeah,
recently.
I love Alex.
I adore him. Like, I really genuinely, he's quickly becoming one of my favorite
Yeah.
people. Like, he's a really sweet kid, but also he's so easy to talk to.
He's great. He's charming. He's gorgeous.
He's engaged,
He's-
like in
yeah.
conversation. Like
He's amazing. But there's Alex Calvert on the screen right there, and gorgeous.
yeah.
But he also. But here's the thing. This is what Alex does. Alex has evolved like a puppy. Like when I left Vancouver, he took my friend group, all of them.
Well, it's
And-
in good hands.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not I'm not the kind of person who's like, oh, I don't want my friends to be friends. But when I just left there after like 5 years, and they're all hanging out, like posting shit on fucking Instagram, and I'm like, if you just
get a little
removed
FOMO.
his head and put my head in, it would look like, you know what I mean? That's the shit that we were doing like 4 days ago. Yeah, FOMO.
Yeah, you get a little FOMO. It's okay.
But he's doing it to you. But here's the thing, he can have you.
What the fuck?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
joking. You ain't going anywhere.
Jesus, I know, right? You could leave, but I'll find you.
Yeah, I know where you live. I mean, also, you can't run from me because
I don't run.
you don't run. And also, we're both shut in. So
Yeah, I know. No, that like it's not even about that, you know. It's just he's a good addition to the group. We all went to Savannah's birthday party. God, that was last week. So last week on Tuesday, she had a karaoke birthday party deep in the valley.
we realized the further away you get from like Studio City, every 10 miles, you get further into the South.
Yeah.
Like we were in Tennessee. We were in rural
We're
Tennessee in Tarzana.
Yeah. Yeah, so we go there and
It's
like
kind of refreshing.
yeah, like I had a great time that night, but it was very funny because when you do karaoke in LA and the LA surrounding areas, everybody could be a fucking
Yeah.
contestant on The Voice.
Yeah,
like not
everybody-
everybody.
everybody's
it's
there
like
for-
75% of people are very good singers.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of annoying to do karaoke there because you're like,
It's not fun.
I have to go after this
Yeah.
fucking person. But then you go to Tarzana. So a Shania Twain like intro starts playing. And so I start taking a video because my friend Mike from back home, we have this long running Shania Twain joke. So I start taking this video. She's wearing a cowboy outfit and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, oh, she's going to be good. And then she starts singing and the voice is, it's not even that it's bad. It's so unexpected coming, coming from
Like that.
it was
It really was.
I wanted to take a longer video, but I couldn't because I immediately started laughing because I was like, whoa, that is not at all what I was expecting.
But Tarzana is the real world. Like
Yeah.
a drink costs $6.50.
Yeah.
Like I liked it. The problem is getting there. It costs $30 each way in an Uber.
Yeah.
It's not that far. It's like 8.5
yeah,
miles
we were
from our
very
house.
close to my college.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah. You're Northridge, right?
Yeah.
You know, I only went to Northridge 2 times in 26 years of living in Los Angeles.
Oh, we should go find a dive bar in Northridge.
But it's very expensive to get to Northridge.
Yeah.
Like in an Uber. Like I think Tarzana is we should take a compass and open it to Tarzana and then draw a circle around my house and that would tell us how far we can go. I mean, I think more than $60 in transportation cost is too much for a drinking session unless we get somewhere where
Oh,
there's
no, I'm not saying go do like a day drinking thing in Northridge. We just we go for a couple drinks at a random. But
do
when
people go out for a couple drinks?
The thing is when I was in school in Northridge, there were not a lot of bars in the area. Like it certainly was not a college town by any means. So I'm curious to know what they have over there, but they do have good chain restaurants.
Like what Kelly and I have to do, like when we want to go somewhere that's like that far away, is that we'll just get a hotel room and stay the night, so we can experience.
We are absolutely not going to go hotel room in Northridge.
That would be hilarious.
That would be very funny. I bet there's a metro situation we could
You
take
think there
somewhere.
is?
I don't know.
Can you take the metro to Northridge?
Maybe. We'll find out.
Does the metro close?
You can take the orange line on the bus. So you take the red line to the orange line.
It could be
What
an
does that
adventure.
mean?
The orange line is like a
No, bus. What is bus?
Oh, sorry. It's like a train, but it's
No.
on its own
What
track.
is the orange? No.
Oh.
What is the orange line?
It's a bus line.
It's its own dedicated road in the middle of Chandler that goes all the way through the valley.
Oh, that's
Really?
the one on Chandler?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
okay.
orange line. It'll take you all the way to Tarzana and back if you want.
No.
You appeared to be considering it for like a very split second.
I'd rather have 5 fewer drinks in a night and just pay for the fucking Uber.
It could be fun.
The train doesn't go out there. The train should go out there.
The train ends in North Hollywood at the end of the red line.
Oh, so the ending's the one by my house.
That's right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, it's like that's what's so frustrating is that LA would be so much better with really good public transportation.
I never take cabs or Ubers in New York City. I always take the subway.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been taking it since I was little. I know it. Because the problem with the subway is that it goes in a bunch of fucking parallel lines. There's no circle.
Yeah.
London has it right. There is all of these branches. There's one literally called the Central Line that goes through the center of the city. And then there's the District and Circle Line. There are circles around that. And everything intersects. So you can get here by going here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't do that in New York. You have to walk or take a bus across town. And that's the way it is in Los Angeles. You have to go downtown to transfer.
Well,
don't you?
I mean, depends on where you want to go.
Okay, say we're in Studio City.
Yes.
Then I have to take...
Where do you want to go?
An Uber. I want to go to LAX.
Oh, that's easy.
That one, I think you just go to Union Station and then do...
But you don't have to do that if I want to go to... What if I want to go get to the expo? To what's that? The Coliseum.
USC, yeah.
That's a pain in the ass.
See what I mean? There's nothing. Also, LA is so spread out.
Yeah.
You got to transfer twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it feels like they've been talking about a build out for public transportation for such a long time. And it's like, let's do that.
Well, Elon Musk was drilling a tunnel down Wilshire supposedly to Santa Monica. And I think we spent billions of dollars on it and then it just stopped.
Yeah, I think that was probably just to smuggle children.
It stops right here.
Yeah. It was supposed to go all the way to the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what neighborhood this is, right?
Beverly Hills.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's never going to be a train in West Hollywood or Beverly Hills.
Stupid.
I love living in Los Angeles, though.
I do too.
So, like, when you live somewhere, only we can say bad things about it. If you don't live here, don't say a fucking word about California. But
keep our name out your motherfucking mouth.
The thing is, like, we'll talk about this on Patreon.
I have to be careful when I put that on the screen because it'll just stop you in the middle.
No,
of
the transitions are completely perfect. I love them, and we are going to talk more about it on Patreon, along with some other fun things that we're going to talk about, which we haven't decided yet.
My penis is sore, and I want to talk about it.
It's usually a little bit more inappropriate, a little bit more vulnerable. We're doxing at least 1 or 2 people on Patreon. So if you're interested, you can go to patreon.com/loadedpod and check out the tiers there. They start at $5, which you can get the episodes a week early. You get video. We do live happy hours every month, which we are doing tonight. If you want a free invitation to our next live happy hour, go to loadedpod.com, put your email in. You can follow us on social media, loadedpod. Send us an email, probably loadedpod@gmail.com, or call us 323-272-3908. Also, I've realized, like, on Unsolicited, we used to have a phone number that people just never called on. But when we started doing it through, like, Facebook messages, a lot more people left voice notes and stuff like that. So if you want to call in but you don't want to do an actual phone call, you can hit us up on Instagram and send us a voice note in there. It'll work the same way.
And we'll play it on the air and address your problem, concern, or question.
Yeah.
We have a voicemail to play on the Patreon.
Ooh, all right.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
I injured my penis, and we're going to talk about it on Patreon.
Okay, I can't wait to hear about it.
More penis talk?
Yeah,
after
I got some dick talk.
Sit on down and pour yourself a glass.
And tune into your favorite podcast.
Where things will be misquoted.
And opinions ain't sugar-coated.
'Cause DJ and Kelly are locked and probably loaded.